Boom! Yes! Good afternoon, and we are back. I am so happy and glad to be here. Inaan muna natin yung aking background noise. Background music, I mean. If you'll be hearing a background noise like a muffler of a tuk-tuk or a habal-habal, then that is your man, Macbi Crypto. If not, then that's an AI. You need to hear sound on my background, the muffler sound of. We are now live again, guys. I'm very sorry. I was kinda since I have like astigmatism, right? So I'm using my glasses right now, strained eyes. So I'm very excited to be back and to be with my brother in arm in the PulseChain community. No other than our guest from MoonX, the founder of MoonX. All right. Okay, guys, if you're just tuning in, again, this is your man, Macbi Crypto. All right. I hope I am audio check. Audio checking. Our guest is already in the green room. So yeah. Let me check my audio. Audio. Anyone can check my audio. All right, guys. Yeah, I'm very glad again to be back and yeah to stream back again. I'm so glad for my Allsican Hub Crypto community. Big shout out to Agal Maverick for these glasses of mine. So I'm kind of adjusting with my glasses though. So yeah. Anyway, guys, we are live sa ating mga SocMed. We are live sa YouTube, sa X, and also on AsianOnPulse, AOP. I call him AOP. And we have a very special announcement later on, guys. So, we are live sa atong mga SocMed, sa X, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. Again, guys, without any further ado, let me have him on the stage. No other than Hex Asian on Pulse. Brother, yeah, we are now live. Good evening. How are you doing, brother?
Hi,
How are you feeling?
doing fine. Yeah.
Great. Awesome.
So to meet everybody.
Awesome,
Yeah.
brother.
How are you?
Yeah, pleasure. I'm all good, brother. Kinda I'm looking at my screen and kinda it's like kinda blurry sometimes. I think my eyes is adjusting, but I have more or less strained eyes than before. So before it's really blurry, right? And my eyes is kinda droopy. So right now it's a very big difference looking at a cell phone. So no more text tech for that matter. I have a new. I just have bought this like 3 days ago, and it's already here. And like I have like set up this new chair of mine for like almost 1 hour. But anyway, that's guys. I am here with the founder of MoonX. Oh man, it's just a pleasure to have you, brother. And I feel the guy he knows what he's talking about. He's for PulseChain. He's the network. So I am vibing with him in all sense of what really the network should be, right? So before going into the topic of what is MoonX, maybe you could share to the community or to our viewers. I know you were all over the places, right? You were in token 2036 and some other blockchain events. Maybe you could share that before going into the topic.
Okay, so I'd like to share a little bit about my journey experience in the crypto space in these few years. So I mean, given in APAC region, right? Actually, there's a lot of market shift and also the environment changes, which allow crypto enthusiasts like us to have a good environment to always show up in reality and to mingle with people who are really passionate about cryptos. So in these two, like majorly in these 2 years, I think the experience that I've been getting is we have a lot of cool people out there that are in the space for years, but they don't know a single thing about Hex or PulseChain, right? So that's why I think it's a very important action that we step up and do that, and especially in one of the experience that I've met Christian from Liquid Loans in Taipei Blockchain Week. So
Taipei Blockchain Week.
Taipei Blockchain
All right.
Week, and trust me, everywhere the blockchain week, whether it's a Thailand blockchain week, whether it's a Malaysia blockchain week, Taipei blockchain week, CoinFest Bali, and Bitcoin Asia Hong Kong, and even WebEx, and also Korea blockchain week, and the recent one, token 2049 at Singapore, right? I think
Sorry, can you repeat that? Token X 2049.
token 2049, yeah.
Yeah, okay, I got it wrong. I thought it's 3949. All right,
Maybe you
brother.
want.
Did
I think
you-
you want to create a new one called 369, huh?
Yeah, you know that 369 is very. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, maybe we can do that, right?
Anyway,
Yeah. Anyway,
so I think the environment is much better right now for like the whole shift, whether it's from government angle, institutional angle, and even from universities, right? People are voting and
Alright.
vouching for the movement of blockchain, right? For it to go forward, go stronger, and a lot of more people nowadays, whether they are young or they are in their middle age or anything, they are looking into this industry like very carefully now and paying great attention. Yeah, what I meant by carefully doesn't mean that they are being like skeptical or anything, right? Because I think we can all see that there's a major treasuries movement from institutional to like stack up Bitcoins and then Ethereum, and slowly there will be more. Who knows? One day it's gonna be PulseChain, right? So when that happens, collectively, I think we will eventually need both sides of the world to have a balance in this whole new revolution industry. So I think for me, stepping up in the market, going to the spaces, attending different blockchain events, I really feel glad to see the industry growth, and we know that it's going to grow even bigger, right? From what we have seen, the whole crypto total market cap is only 4 trillion. We are still so tiny, right? We are just what a size of a stock market company right there, and come on, we could easily go to tens of trillion of market cap, right? In the next 10 years, maybe 20 years. So I think a lot of people start to realize that, and that's why they are actively trying to be out there to meet people. However, in the whole industry, there are definitely many bad actors in the space also, right? So it's up to them to connect to the right people, follow the right leader, so that they can try to skip the potholes along the way. Yeah, so I think with great infrastructure like PulseChain, awesome decentralization project like Hex and PulseX, right? If our community can step up and show up more in reality, it's gonna be very awesome. It's gonna be very awesome. Imagine that we have a bunch of people, a bunch of projects showing up in the next wave of all these blockchain.
all right, awesome. Yeah, indeed, man. You have done a good job in representing the community in IRL, in real life, right? IRL.
right.
So I think as you have mentioned, you have met with CZ, the founder of Liquid Loan. Is he the founder or the co-founder?
Yeah.
Sorry. No, he's called CZ also.
Oh,
Christian, Chris. Yeah, Binance. No, he called himself also CZ, right? Not the Binance one. No, not the Binance. CZ of
CC.
Liquid Loans. He did when I CZ, yeah. Crazy.
Yeah,
I forgot the other C. But anyway, yeah, man, I salute you, Natuan. Kudos to you, brother, for representing really the community. And as you were saying, people are joining the movement, right? And yet, it's definitely worth noting that universities, institutions are coming in. So yeah, did you meet Vitalik over there? I saw him running
Yeah, I
around the
think he's
hotel.
coming up a lot in the main conference and also in the OKX events. Yeah. For me, I mainly went there for pre-token to meet up with, to join an event title sponsored by Liquid Loans. Yeah, so there's a conference event. It's very cool. It's just right at Gardens by the Bay. It's like one of the most beautiful spot in Singapore. So they had an event there just a couple days before the main event, and then they are the title sponsor. Everywhere you see Liquid Loans, the branding going around. So people start to get curious and ask, hey, what is Liquid Loans about? Oh, it's built on PulseChain. Wow. Yeah, so exactly that, just like the screen popping up right now. Look at Christian. I think we have to give them a very good shout out here, as they are making the move right there, participating from WebEx to Taipei to Bitcoin Asia, and now Singapore and next. They are still going around the world to let more people know about PulseChain and Liquid Loans, and they are representing PulseChain. Yeah. So these are the kind of movement that we are seeing IRL by Liquid Loans as well and the team. So they've been doing such a great job.
Yeah, indeed, man. Big shout out to the Liquid Loans team, man. Big shout out to you guys. So again, we are not just some other chain, man. We are the main chain. We are the true DeFi chain. CZ, I saw one of his interview, and he was like kinda odd with people in events telling about decentralization or DeFi, where in fact their projects are not true DeFi. Have you seen that interview of him with CZ mentioning projects in events like token for 2049? I keep forgetting that 2049, and he was saying, yeah, most projects there are just saying that they're DeFi, but in reality they're not.
Yeah.
Right? So DeFi means once you launch it, you don't have to tweak anything. It's executable. You cannot change everything. You cannot change anything. So you could not blacklist these things. I have a question later about blacklisting, right? Because I saw it in the screen there with your project. I think you have to defend this for the community and maybe try to mention that one later. So anyway, guys, so maybe as mentioned by AsianOnPulse, and later on, AsianOnPulse will have a very big announcement for the community, in which we will be bringing, we will be stepping up our game and putting our faces out there, doing some stream later on. I think you have a big announcement for the community for a fusion or collaboration with you. AOP, I call him AOP.
You can call me Asian.
Asian
you just call me Asian. It's easier.
Asian. All right, Asian. Indeed. So I was mentioning and I was posting over Twitter, MoonX. So maybe we could start with asking the question, what is MoonX, Asian? Maybe you could expound for the community, and what is the number one utility token, the Asia's number one utility token, right? So maybe you could expand for the community for them to understand what is the project all about or the protocol all about.
All right, cool. So first of all, once again, thank you, MacB, for asking and hosting this wonderful live stream that we have at this evening right here. So MoonX is actually positioned as an ecosystem utility token. Why is it claimed as the first? Because we are practically one of the first in Asia, right? So what do we mean by ecosystem? Actually, looking in the past projects, there are many projects that they position themselves as an NFT token, or maybe a RWA token, or AI token, or any narrative or categories token, right? But the problem with that is they are restricted to only one category right there, which what if the whole category goes off? Like it's not on the trend anymore. So it simply just died off, right? And slowly just died off. So being an ecosystem, we are positioning ourselves as a revenue stream and treat it like a business empire. Meaning to say, what we are committed is that within the ecosystem, we can cook any kind of narrative direction project, whether it's NFT, whether it's DeFi, whether it's trading protocol, and anything, or even crypto payment solutions, right? So every different project that we can cook within the ecosystem, there's a specific set of business model, and each business model comes with revenue. So the problem is, in many of the projects out there, the revenues that they all make, do they actually contribute back to the ecosystem? That is a question. A lot of them, they don't really do that. So what we are doing here is we are committing at least 30 to 50% of the revenue to constantly always buy and burn MoonX. So we are deflating our token supply by creating a real revenue demand. So this is what MoonX is positioned about. And one thing about MoonX is, have it ever been in the community for so long? We have never done any fundraising among the community, right? It's only done within the external of the community. Our main objective is we want to onboard more people from the Web2 industry or from other chains, right, to know about PulseChain through MoonX. So that is the main objective and purpose about it, right? So MoonX,
Asian. Yeah, sorry to interject. Why Web 2 people? Why Web 2? What's with the importance of the Web 2 people for them to involve?
I mean, at the end of the day, we have to agree one thing is that where is all the old money?
The old money. All right. Where's the capital, right?
Yeah, where's the capital? Where's the real money? I mean, in the current Web3 space, people are chasing high, chasing the next hype, right? Not many people are staying back in this place where it's supposed to be. Like in the world of DeFi, it's definitely a much more sustainable categories out there in the whole of crypto, without further doubt. But a lot of people, they are just chasing the next shiny thing. So that's the problem. So for us to educate and allow more old money to come in, that's the thing that we are looking at, right? So we are looking to buy MoonX and market it to the Web2, and also definitely along with our Web3 friends from other chains, because we want to let them know about PulseChain through MoonX. And we are practically one of the first mover in the whole APAC region to build something like this. So it's positioned as an ecosystem because, like I said, we don't only have restricted ourselves to just one category, but we can treat it like an empire where we have, just an example, a certain business empire, they can have different kind of business under, right? They can have hotels and accommodation, they can have F&B, they can have entertainment, and so on, sports or anything, right? Imagine that one day this business empire decides to launch a token with a capped supply, and it only deflates from the revenue it makes under the ecosystem. What would happen to the price action of the token? It's going to be very healthy and sustainable. So that's the angle that we are looking at. And one thing about the fundraising environment of the industry, I mean, we all seen that in the past there's ICOs, there's IEOs, there's IDO, and so on, right? Fundraising is that it's very broken. Why? Because it's very centralized or it's expensive, and there are too many rug pullings happening all around, right? So part of our ecosystem, there's a decentralized applications built. It's called TurboX. It's gonna be positioned as a crypto bond launchpad where we allow project token owners to launch their tokens in a token sale manner as a crypto bond. And within the framework, they will have to allocate a portion of the token sale to strengthen their on-chain liquidity with a burn LP token, and also stack up a proof of reserve, an on-chain reserve in the form of Pulse or Ethereum or some of the major tokens, right? So these are the things that we are trying to help shape the Web3 environment in a healthier way. Yeah, so that is part of the crypto bond launchpad under the ecosystem of MoonX. And aside from this too, so we have NFT unboxing, it's called T-Box, and we also have the TurboX Launchpad, right? It's positioned to be a DeFi hub. And what's next is, I'm not sure if you have seen me posting, there's a prediction market that is firstly built and launched on PulseChain. It's called Foresight, right? So that's the first prediction market in PulseChain. And the primary utility token is MoonX. So I think we can say that we have some sort of similarity in the business concept where we know that if you want to build transaction volume, it will eventually be some part related to entertainment. So a part of entertainment, we can see that there's one of a solid and strong project in our community right here in PulseChain. It's called Solid X, right? So
Solidex, yeah, it's a gaming, right?
yes, that's right. So that is a similar view and angle that we are looking at, and they did great on tech development on the game as well. So it's similar in one way or another, just different by design. But we know that if we can capture the market of gaming or the entertainment industry, we are looking at a huge number of transactions driving the transaction volume on PulseChain, and we could drive a huge demand right there. So this is the place that we are looking at, and imagine that kind of volume that we get, just a partial revenue that is contributing to the buy and burn of MoonX. We are looking at a very decent and healthy buy and burn happening, deflationary mechanics on MoonX. So that is the whole idea of positioning as a MoonX ecosystem, so utility token and engineered to burn, because we are only going to focus on two matters. First, we sell our tokens in a token sale manner we call crypto bonds. Users are allowed to get discounted price and access to the price of MoonX tokens with a cliff vesting of 6 to 12 months. So where they can mint it, it's on the TurboX, right? You just click there and you can enjoy 20 to 50% bonus, depends on the minting USDT range that you are going to mint, right? So this is a token sale, and every dollar of this minting is contributing directly to our strategic crypto reserve, where we stack up Pulse or Ethereum, but mainly Pulse. So right there, you can actually click on TurboX Hub in the screen.
Turbo, where is that?
Up there, there's a TurboX Hub, you see?
Turbo Hub X. Okay. So
Yeah.
guys, Asian Pulse is explaining to us guys about the website or this protocol that I am clicking right now. So yeah. So what are we looking at right now, Asian?
Okay, cool.
Okay.
So
Maybe for the community to understand.
That's right. So there's a few on-chain metrics that we need to look at. So like I mentioned, for say maybe you mint $1,000 USDT right now, and 50% of the fundings is going directly to the total reserve, right?
Okay.
Look at your top right, there's a total reserve. So we are contributing and stacking up Pulse to form a reserve to back the MoonX ecosystem, right?
All right.
And remaining 50% will contribute directly to the liquidity. And once it's added to the liquidity, it's going to be a burned LP token. So meaning to say it's going to be a locked liquidity right there.
All right.
So every dollar minted via a crypto bond on TurboX, right, for MoonX, is contributing directly to this to impact, to strengthen our crypto reserve and also to strengthen the on-chain liquidity. And as you can see that the MoonX market cap right there is shown as the circulating ones. So we have a very small circulating market cap out there. So this is just the circulating, right? And 90% of the supply is still locked, and it's gonna be vested out in its own designated ways. So that is for MoonX. Yeah. So what we are focusing on is we are trying to help shape a healthy Web3 environment through fundraising on-chain, provide on-chain liquidity and on-chain liquidity. So in the place that we are working to push the movement of blockchain environment, many have consulted us on how they can transition their business from Web 2 to Web 3, right?
All right.
So TurboX can be the platform and the launchpad for them. Yeah, and for both sides, for investor side, it's gonna be like much safer investing environment, because at least you know that they have a on-chain liquidity, they are stacking up their reserve, right? So many of the projects out there, they don't have that. They are just selling their own business concepts. They are just selling their business ideas, and many of the ICOs that we have seen back then, they just fundraise with their concept, and in the end, there's nothing, right? They don't even put up a small liquidity. They don't even bother to do that, right? So that's the problem that we have seen, which is not so good and directly impacted the whole crypto market on adoption, because these are the bad actors that stops people from wanting to know about crypto. They just think that, oh, crypto is a scam, or just because they invested in some scam products, and they just come up with a chop and say, "Pah," labeled scam.
All right. So there are things that have stick to me. So you're saying about a while ago, like building an empire, right? So for the Web 2 guys, they will come in and maybe they can launch their project here. Is that what you mean with this Turbo X
That's
and
right.
all
We are
right. So what
encouraging
kind of
people to launch on PulseChain. That's what we
all
are
right.
trying to do. Yeah.
So what kind of projects from Web 2 that can be bought into Web 3? Yeah, maybe you
There's
could
a few.
expand.
Like I actually shared one with you before, but let's just talk about the concept. Let's not talk about the name. Yeah, until it's
Okay,
all
okay,
done.
sige. Okay, all right, all right, all right, all
Okay.
right. I understand. So
So the
yeah,
concept is like a live karaoke entertainment. So
all
they
right.
have like I think 50 over outlets in the across the world. So imagine that every outlets and every live spots that they have is gonna be showing about PulseChain, and their existing users already have like almost I think 500,000. So these are all the Web2 users, and they are actively spending to be a part of that system. So it's a Web2 business model that actually works. And imagine we can get these people to build and launch on PulseChain. So these are the things that TurboX is positioned to do it, right? We are being a launchpad, and at the same time, we are also trying to let people know the beauty about PulseChain, why they should launch on PulseChain, and it's a one of the Hex was one of the highest appreciating asset, right? So PulseChain, what makes you think that it can be another one, right? So that's the kind of talks that we have with different bosses across different business industry. Yeah.
All right. So what? Yeah, as you have mentioned, like this the concept of having this video, okay, right? Or yeah, Web 2 project
Okay.
or yeah, yeah. What else from video? Okay, what other business should be launching on the launchpad? So it's a utility. It is a utility token, right? MoonX, and you have a platform, a launchpad for people to launch their project on your platform through the PulseChain blockchain. So what other projects? Um, not to mention any project for that matter that could be launched other than from the video, okay, right? So what other concepts or other projects from Web 2 that could be bring into TurboX, the launchpad platform that you guys are doing for people to have these kind of aha moments for them, for them to like, yeah, maybe I could launch a services on Turbo X, right? So maybe you could span that one. I don't know if I'm getting the the gist of Monex.
Okay.
So yeah, guys, yeah, I just want to be clear. I don't have any idea of Monex, so this is the first time I just scan through their website, and there's no better man, but from the founder itself to expound for the community to understand, right? So go ahead, Asian.
Cool. Okay. So basically, the projects and the businesses that we have in talks with, some they have like thousands of merchants across like Asia. So they have huge data that they possess. They want to know how they can actually build a token utilities for the system, right?
All
So
right.
they already have like a business model that works in the traditional industry. So it's our position to keep on have back-to-back discussion with them. We can I can't actually give any concrete way of doing it right now, because
Okay.
it's
Cool.
in the best interest of both, right?
All right.
So it's about how we speak to different business. So if let's say you have or say a retail chain business owner that provides like maybe some offline gaming experience. Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, this is what we call maybe something like an arcade, and you want to consider how you do it with a tokenization to come into blockchain to work to Web3, right? So every business idea, every different kind of business model, we will sit down and have meetings after meetings to understand your whole structure, and we will highlight on how you can actually tap into the world of Web3. Starting, a lot of them will start from a utility token, right? And only followed by how they can move their um, transactions in their traditional daily lifestyle of their business operation to the world of blockchain. So this procedure itself is going to take like a huge effort, right? It's not a small thing because a lot of traditional business people, they're comfortable with the usual way, but they won't deny that the advancement of blockchain technology. So that's why they want to know more about it. So in the market out there are so many chains out there, right? So why they should choose PulseChain? So this is up to us to how we are trying to let them know and highlight that the potential of PulseChain, and at the same time, there's the support that they can get and the beauty they can get for listing using TurboX to launch their crypto bonds to strengthen their liquidity and reserve. Because we are telling them from our experience that there are too many broken fundraisings in the past, right? And we don't wish that we try to minimize that. We try to maximize the efficiency, and for people who are just investing, or for people who are building, we can all have a healthy environment. So that is the mission of TurboX, right? So speaking of concepts, I think a retail chain of different business industry, whether you are a F&B chain or whether you are a gaming offline arcade, right, for people to participate and have an offline live arcade experience, or even data center, right? We all know that there's a thing called decentralized data center. So will we are able to onboard these projects to come to PulseChain? Yeah, so that is also in the discussion, right? So there are many aspects. It really depends on the kind of people that approach us on how to do that. And yeah, that is what we are trying to do here. We are trying to help onboard more the Web2, the traditional people, the business people, with existing fan base, community base, and also a business model that actually works to come on to PulseChain. So that is part of TurboX mission.
All right. So I
Yeah.
think you guys have a lot of really cool things on the hood for Turbo X. So I think guys, you should definitely check out Turbo X and MoonX, in which kind of a platform, a launchpad for us as Asian, as mentioning for people to have a safe launching and yeah, have a good liquidity on all these things. That's why it's the number one utility Asia's number one utility platform, right? So it's worth noting that we are building on PulseChain. Why on PulseChain? What's unique with PulseChain? Is it because of our age, or why PulseChain? I have to ask you, why not on Binance? Why not on other chain? Why did you guys launch on PulseChain? I know you're in Mexican, so you kind of be biased on this one. So why on PulseChain? You could have like, oh man, you're like wealthy already, right? So you could have built on Binance or maybe Solana for that matter. So why
Sorry.
PulseChain?
Thank you for asking. I think that's a very good question, right? It's gonna be a good reference for many people to consider that they want to launch a token.
All
So
right.
let's look at. I mean, we all know that what are the mature chains out there? Ethereum,
All right.
Solana, Binance, BNB, right? So honestly, to launch on a much more matured chain, you can get a better resources pack out there. That's for sure. Because
All right.
a lot of the exchanges that they already have integrated with this chain, right? And a lot of oracles or anything that you need to be involved in your technical developments part, you can have all the things you need. So building on PulseChain, mainly because it's a growing chain, it's new, and it has a huge potential to be the next Ethereum, to be the next Solana, or even to be the next BNB that we can see, right? So instead of saying being the next, I think it can go beyond. So I think you are right there that I'm biased because I'm a day one Mexican speaker.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
man. Yeah,
without
man.
having,
We are all biased with this one.
yeah.
A good bias that is, right?
Well, PulseChain is the fifth largest ETH reserve that we all know, right? On strategic ETH reserve.xyz is seen everywhere. So that's a proof of reserve, a proof of strength. Look at so many new other chains, right? They have some fancy VCs back or like very popular individuals back. But
Indeed.
come on, look at their transaction volume, right? Look at the builders that wants to build there. I mean, it's nothing close to what PulseChain has been maintaining and keep on going since the launch back in 2023 until today. So this is a kind of strength that we have in a way as a new layer one, as a new blockchain, and the choice of many in the industry. So by building on PulseChain, we can definitely see that we can grow along with the chain itself, with the main PulseChain ecosystem chain itself. So that is the main purpose that why MoonX is building on PulseChain and not Solana. Solana or other big chains, yes, they have the money there, they have the tech there, they have all the resources there, right? But one thing, they have already grown a lot. We already missed the best timing to build and grow side by side along with those chains. Just like, let me give you an example. How Hex did 10,000x because it was launched also on Ethereum when Ethereum is driving madness in the last cycle, right? So that is part of the reason things can grow like collectively, effectively so well along with the chain because we are liquidity bonded with the chain, right? So this is why MoonX is building on Pulse because we are paired with Pulse and we have high confidence and think that Pulse could be the next big thing, and that's why we are here. We don't build things on places where it's already very matured, where we don't have much opportunity. Come on, many of the ideas that we have on Pulse right now, can you actually say it's the first in other top chain? No, but you can be on Pulse because not many people are doing that yet, right? So we can have a first mover advantage, and that's how we stand out. And that's how we stand out, and we can grow along with PulseChain adoption. So that's the thing.
Come on, guys! Come to PulseChain, man! We are a real DeFi, cheap, fast, efficient, right? And Ethereum, and no pun intended here, is our testnet. Would you agree with you say that things?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
Yeah, man, definitely all the tweaks, all the things before we pulse chain is upgraded, right? So since we are a fork of Ethereum, so basically Ethereum is kind of our testnet. So no pun intended here, but since it's an open source software, so everybody can just literally fork a token, but you cannot fork a community like this guy up here, man. All right, man. I'm so proud to be with the OGs in the space. He's a day one Hexican, like me. I was in 2018, and yeah, and we grow from there, right? We level up our game. We are here streaming, providing value to the community, listening. The guy is providing value for people from Web 2 to come on Web 3, launch on Pulse Chain, safe, efficient, right? In which we have a capital efficient way of doing fundraising activities. So these are the things that will add value, right? These are protocols that will help, no, for part of the adoption of crypto, right? Definitely, this guy is a legend, and I'm so very excited. I'm very excited for to talk with you, Asian. I know we just have this conversation over Twitter. We just have this back and forth conversation, and I think you did have a interview with Jexa. of the vouch protocol, and all these tokens launching on PulseChain have its own utility and own niche and own use case in which people have these different kinda favorites, right? Some people are into blockchain because of gaming, NFTs, right? Me also, I am also into PulseChain and in crypto for that matter to change the world for the better, right? So it is my goal to really to bring adoption which people will use crypto for goods and services, right? So from that services, you could do this all this gaming stuff in which Asian is building on. I am calling him the Asian on Pulse, AOP. But yeah, he wants to be called Asian. I didn't really know his real name for some obvious reason, right? So I think Asian, you guys are I'm sorry, you have I think partnership from other. Maybe you could expound that one also, and for the maybe you could share that one with Buzz HQ, right? So
What's
I'm
up?
looking at sorry, Buzz Up, sorry, Buzz Up. So let me share the screen. So what is Buzz Up Vietnam or Buzz Up? I think they have yeah
Okay,
maybe what's
so
Buzz Up?
yeah, I'd like to share a bit. So BuzzUp, they are actually a decentralized social wallet. So they have a strong APEC user base, right? They are founded in Hong Kong, and then they are across different Asian countries in Vietnam, in Philippines, in Taiwan, in Singapore, in Thailand. They all have communities right there. That it's a growing decentralized social wallet. So this is just the BuzzUp Vietnam page. There's a BuzzUp HQ page that you guys can drop in a follow, and we actually have a Gults campaign right there that we are giving out free MoonX tokens and also some free USDT. So please
All
go
right,
at BuzzUp HQ and check out the Gults campaign right there and just participate. Right, WhatsApp, I have to shout out. We have been in talks for only like a couple months, and they have been really supportive and see the value and potential of PulseChain. So immediately they get their technical team to integrate PulseChain and then pre-list all the core decentralized applications of PulseChain like PulseX, Hex, Proteus, and
all
even
right,
MoonX. Yeah,
all
it's
right.
listed on the WhatsApp channel. So can please
Uh,
feel free to check it out. Yeah. And aside from BuzzUp, we also yeah. Aside from BuzzUp, we
yeah,
also
yeah. Go ahead, go ahead.
help integrated Pulse Chain and listed Pulse Chain with a centralized exchange. It's called Meta. It's called CRM Click, right? So I believe if you guys seen it, we have actually shared it. So in my recent trip to Token, I actually spoke to a few top 10 and top 20s exchanges and to see if they are able to push for a more sex listing for Pulse Chain. So that's what we have been doing as well. Yeah. And also
All
we
right.
have been of a few crypto payment card solutions to also build on PulseChain to integrate PulseChain. Yeah, imagine that you can directly off ramp your PulseChain core tokens or your stable coins on PulseChain without having to pay, or you can directly just pop up to your crypto Visa or Mastercard. So that is the discussions that we have with different potential partners right there as well.
All right. Yeah, you have mentioned like a CFI. What's the name of that
CRM,
again? For
CRM,
CRM, CRMX. I think I
CRM
have
click, CRM click. C
CRM Click.
yeah.
Okay, let wait guys. For the community, I will guys please be very careful with links, right? So I will be providing all the links after the stream.
Please do your
CRM
own. Yeah.
yep, indeed. It's for your own for you'll not be scam, right? Let me check it out, guys. So CRM Click, right?
Yeah.
CRM Click. What's their website? CRM Click.
CRM click. I think it's crmclick.io. Yeah.
.io. Yeah, let me check on this one. I'm looking at my this one, guys. So this is the CRM Click. Is it right?
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
CRM Click. All right. So guys, that's crmclick.io. Don't worry, I will be providing all the links in which yeah please be very, very careful with the links and everyone messaging you, DMing you. It could be me, it could be Asians using Asians name. Definitely, those are scammers. Those are not. Those are definitely scammers. So very, very careful. Don't worry. We will be providing all the links that we'll mention on this stream, in which you could buy CRM Click. I think they can buy Pulse, right? On
Yeah, and by Pulse,
Yeah.
you
All
can
right.
also buy MoonX directly also.
All right. Yeah, then you could buy also Monex over here. So
That's right.
speaking of Monex, all right. So let us show the chart. If you have question, guys, please drop a question in the comment section on the stream. So we will be having some question. Let me check our chat. Chat, where are you? Damien said, "Yo yo." All right,
Hi,
Damien
hello,
E.
hi.
All right, Damien. Good evening. And Judaida, one of the OG here in the Philippines, Judaida mentioned, let's go.
Let's
All
go.
right, let's go, man. So indeed, we have a community and we have lots of building to do.
Yeah.
And yeah, let me also share the. I think we have also been mentioned on the PulseChain store, right? So let me share this one, guys.
Awesome. Yeah,
Pulse
awesome.
Asian. Awesome. Shout out
Awesome.
to the
Awesome.
Pulsican store. Shout out to Steve. Steve
Amazing
from the
work. Yeah.
Indeed, amazing work. We are so proud. I posted it on my SocMed on my Facebook. We Filipinos love Facebook. So I am targeting the Facebook community, right? So I'm very proud to be part of the Pulse Asian,
Yeah.
right? About Yep, indeed. I
Soon.
think we have
Let's
a
do that.
fusion to
Let's
do.
do that.
Indeed, we have a fusion. We
Yeah.
have a collaboration in which we will be talking just, just, just chill streaming. Maybe the guy is over in Singapore. Next time you know he's in Taiwan. Next time you'll know he's in the Philippines. We will never know, right? So it just worth noting that this community is vibing. We are here for the long run. We are people who are building on PulseChain, and PulseChain is a real DeFi, and in these people are really for the long run, right? We are here to build communities, build utility tokens, protocols in which we could do mass adoption, in which people again will be using for goods and services. Again, Hex will try to solve the time deposit on the blockchain, or to replace the time deposit on the blockchain. So again, guys, we're very proud to be featured here on the pulsicanstore.com. All right, and look at that. Pulse Asian. That's Pulse Asian. Look at that shirt. Beautiful shirt over there, guys. And yeah, I have also posted some but you don't have to do the discount vouch if you want to, but yeah, we're just being proud of to be part of this Pulsican merchandise activity from the Pulsican store. All right. Speaking of Pulse Chain, I think you have something to should I say a big announcement? Should I say big
Yeah.
announcement for for people? Yeah, maybe I want you to announce that for the community, in which he gave the term Pulse Asian TV. What is Pulse Asian TV? Asian. Yes, go ahead.
Okay,
Go ahead,
cool.
brother.
So to all the viewers that we have right now on live and maybe upcoming. So it's a very important situation right now that you guys can witness this announcement of what AsianOnPulse and also MacB is doing. So we have actually been in talks for like quite a while, and then we are thinking to stand together and join hand together so that we can amplify our strength, amplify our voice, so that we can reach out to more people right there. And with that being part of the conversation, we have come up to join handly and have a deep strategic partnership collaboration on coming out with a show. We call it the Pulse Asian TV. So down the road, we are going to use Pulse Asian TV to interview people, to talk to anybody, to have live stream, right? To to know your crypto journey of your A to Z, whether you are new to the space or whether you are just in the space for like whether you are an OG, right? Okay, And it really doesn't matter if you are an OG or new to the space, whether you have made it or we haven't made it yet. It's okay, right? We just want true
We
stories.
just want to hear your experience, right? You could have
Yes.
been like the multimillionaire or the zero from hero to zero experience in crypto. So yeah. Yes, go
Yes.
ahead. Sorry to interject on that one.
Yeah, no worries, no worries. I think you're too passionate to talk about it too.
Oh man, I'm really too passionate about this, man. We want to hear your story, guys. So Pulse Asian TV is a streaming in YouTube.
Channel.
We'll be streaming on YouTube channel on YouTube, on X, in which we'll be interviewing people from those who made it and also those who don't made it, and yeah, learn their lesson. Right? We can
Yes.
learn
You
from
either
their
win or
experience.
learn. That's right.
Yep, indeed. So those are the content we'll be making with Pulse Asian. Anything under the sun. You could be a founder, you have made it, you have maybe a token to launch. And yeah, we want to reach all the Asian guys. You were mentioning about APAC. APAC. What is APAC? You did mention AP, APAC.
AC.
Yeah.
Asia Pacific. Yeah.
Asia Pacific. Yeah. People have been asking, what is APAC? That's Asian Pacific, guys. Yeah, right. Asia Pacific. Let me do this, right? APAC. That's APAC. All right. Let me share the screen. The APAC region, the APAC region or the APAC region is a vast and a diverse geographical, economic, and geopolitical area that includes the countries of East Asia, Southeast Asia, South Asia, Oceania. The exact the exact boundaries of the APAC region can vary by context, but it is often considered a significant global market for business investment due to the fast-growing economies of large populations. So as you can see, the Australia is part of the APAC region, right? Maybe they will be talking about, you say APAC, you could be thinking about the Southeast Asia region. No, this includes Australia and New Zealand. Am I correct on this one?
Yep.
All right. All right, guys. So APAC is the Asia Pacific region. That's Asia Pacific region. So I was when you say mention APAC, what's APAC? So I have to search APAC, Asia Pacific region. So just to be clear, guys. If you have question, guys, you could put it in chat. Again, we are live. I am with the man, the legend, the founder of MoonX, Pulse, Asian on Pulse, AUP. If you have question for the founder, maybe you could put it on chat before we end the stream. Again, with Asian just announced that we'll be having a Pulse TV. And yeah, maybe after the stream, we can talk about the details of this one, Asian. Again,
Yeah.
guys, watch out for that. Maybe we'll be doing this on. Well, no, we'll just mention. We'll just announce it for the community to know on the schedules in which we will be doing the Pulse Asian TV. We want to hear your story, your backstory, all the story there is. If you have made it, you have gone from zero to hero in crypto. This guy is a hero in crypto. Oh man, I have big respect for the guy. Built a utility token. I don't know if I could make it like the guy. I'm more of a talkative guy or more of interviewing people, even though I don't know how to stream. So again, guys, we don't have any monetary goal of this one. Personally, for our channel, just for people to be hear their story, right? So that is the main goal for people to tell their story, tell their background, if they want to share anything under the sun. You could be a CEO from a failed token that have not launched. Then yeah, we want to hear from you guys. And
Yep.
yeah, if you don't have any question, Asian, mentioned here by on chat. That's Ian M. Phil Matunog, one of the OG PulseChain newbies and the house.
Let's
Let's
go.
go. All right. I
Nice to
think we
meet you.
have to. Yeah, indeed. He's a co-worker of mine, and he's getting married one of these days, I think.
Wow.
All
Congratulations.
right, congratulations, indeed. Oh man, I'm so blessed and I'm just so hyped up to be streaming back again. And yeah, it's been like I thought my glasses will not arrive in one
In
month.
time.
So they
Yeah.
yeah they didn't mention about 2 weeks.
Uh,
I am done with 2 weeks, man. 2 weeks is so. When Richard had mentioned about launching in 2 weeks, it was 2 years. Oh
no,
man, so we are done with. Speaking of Richard Hart, did you see the Sakwalik funds moving into Tornado Cash?
I
Uh,
saw some posts this morning. Yes, yeah,
all right.
yeah.
So, oh man, I don't know with you, but we're here for the long run. I don't care if he's gonna buy our bags, but again, at the end of the day, you are the network. We have to do something for the community, and yeah, it will bring that demand. That I call it the natural demand for people to use it, right? For people to come in, and yeah, for our money not to be debased, right? So I am more of a political leaning guy when it comes to money, since you cannot separate money from politics, right? Mix of those two just make we have a lot of of corruption here in the country, right? I don't want to go to the details, but yeah, lawmaker has been pushing for a blockchain bill in which you could put the you call this the budget on the blockchain, which everybody can verify it over a blockchain. But sadly, it's not really true DeFi. I would rather have it launch that one on Turbo X and maybe on PulseChain.
Yeah.
If you could have a smart contract, right? Yeah, I think their resource speaker is they're building their own chain for like 60 million pesos. Oh man, that's a lot of money for a blockchain to launch, right? So you could just imagine launching a new token. I don't know if it's really a true decentralized chain. So there are these kind of hype of things and misnomer and misunderstanding of what blockchain is, right? So maybe, oh man, there's a lot of back and forth conversation with the KOLs here in the Philippines, in which I do agree that blockchain should may not be like one or two validators, right? So that's not a true blockchain, right? So kind of off with the understanding of what blockchain should be. If they could be launching that bill over in PulseChain, it yeah, they could have a smart contract built by a community in which I think you could build also a we could bring those government in blockchain with regards putting their budget on the blockchain, right? And yeah, you could utilize really PulseChain. It's really true blockchain, which it is immutable, in which you could really verify, right? There's no collusion with the miners in validating those transactions. But yeah, having said that, I think definitely worth noting that yeah, PulseChain is really here to stay. Price is just down and sentiment is low, and I do understand some people are over leveraged where they're investing. Again, guys, none of this should be taken as financial advice. Just a disclaimer, I'm not paid by my friend here. He doesn't send me any Monex token, right? So no, we're just really having this collaboration or fusion.
Yeah, that's
Fusion.
right.
Yeah, we have fusion. Can we do the fusion thing with fusion? Dragon Ball Z. In which we will be bringing, yeah, the people in different chain. You could be on Binance Smart Chain. Yeah, we will love to hear your story, and we want to hear your story, and you could share it for the world. In which, yeah, we want to hear your journey in crypto. All right. Having said that, Asian, any last announcement, or should I say parting words
Cool.
for this stream tonight?
Okay, cool. So once again, thank you, MacB, for having me in the pretty cool, unique live stream. This is gonna be historic, right? So, like I said, MoonX is actually an ecosystem utility token, and please feel free to check out TurboX. And we are going to have more cool features to roll out in the years to come, in the time to come. And also check out Foresight, as well as Buzz Up, our new protocols and wallets that supports PulseChain, and also CRM Plate. You can definitely check it out, right? And definitely, like what MacB said, it's do your own research. Make sure that you don't fall into any personal DM scam and stuff like that. So yeah, once again, thank you everyone for coming on board. We'll see you more and more. And most importantly, is the drop of Pulse Asian TV, right? So, and also lastly, shout out to Pulsican Store again for designing all the cool merch. And yeah, that's all.
All right, thank you for that one. Let me share the Pulse Asian. Let me check. I think I have not. The Pulse Asian. Let me check. Wait lang, guys. Let me check the Pulse Asian. Where's
So
that? Oh man, I forgot where to put it.
yeah, it's
All
you can
right.
go up
Wait.
to the next. Yeah,
I
so you
have.
can.
I have. Yeah, I have actually put in the Pulse Asian the design that you have sent me. Oh, sorry. Oh man, that's so bad. Let me check. Asian on Pulse. Where is that? Asian on Pulse.
Oh, there we have MoonX. Rocket, rocket, rocket. That's a
All
comment.
right. All right. All right. I
Yeah.
forgot. Where is that, man? I'm sorry. Pulse Asian. Here you go. Here you go. I have to open this one. I have to the Pulse Asian TV guys. We will be announcing the schedule, the regular schedule, and this one. And yeah, if I'm not available or Asian will not be available, I think we'll be taking the show over. So this is the Asian on Pulse. So I'm just doing this an overlay, brother. So that is the Pulse Asian TV. It is my friend here who did coin the term or for the not coin but he was the one did message me on the name for the channel. Again, guys, that's Pulse Asian TV. Watch out for us as we will be taking over the PulseChain community. We are real people with real lives, and we are here for the long run. Again, this is your man, MacB Crypto. Thank you guys for watching. Bye-bye.
Yeah, real decentralization.
Yeah, I did, brother. Thank you for watching, guys.